Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Okpe. Now on this episode, I'm going to tell you a brief but very interesting story. So sit back and let's go for a jolly ride. Once upon a time, there was a king who was very wealthy. Now this king paid a visit to another kingdom to visit its king. Now after his visit, whilst he was about to leave, the king of that other kingdom decided to give him a gift. And so this king gave him two beautiful macaw baby parrots. And these were the most beautiful birds this king had ever seen in his life. He accepted this beautiful gift and returned to his kingdom. Upon reaching his kingdom, he created a garden, an entire garden for these two beautiful macaw birds, and paid trainers to come train these birds and to teach them how to talk and all of that, And this particular garden was positioned directly opposite his window, his bedroom window, so that he could come out in the morning, open up the window and just see these birds and just enjoy the view and all of that. And as time went by, these two birds, one began to fly. It would fly around, the king would just watch it and enjoy the view, just enjoy it. It was flying, it was talking, and it was so beautiful and pleasant to the eyes of the king. Until one day, when the trainer came to the king and said to the king, "Your Majesty, it will please you to know that these birds, these macaw parrots rather, have grown over time. And as you can see, every morning you watch this particular one fly around. But my king, I want to bring it to your notice that only one of the parrots is flying. The other one has never flown before." The king became worried. Is it that this bird is not eating well? What could be wrong? Why is this bird not flying? Are the feathers weak? What could be wrong? He called veterinary doctors, so to say, to check the bird. They checked everything was fine with the bird. He employed more trainers to walk and see that the bird fly. The bird still did not fly. And so the king was advised to call upon one particular poor farmer to come give it a try. No harm in that anyway. So he called the farmer. The farmer came and checked the bird and reported back to the king. When he came to the king, he told the king, "See, Your Majesty, I'm pleased to announce to you that the bird is flying." The king was surprised. He opened his window and behold, the bird was really flying. And he was surprised. "How did you do it? What did you do? This is something that I've called several experts to try and do. How did you do it so fast?" And the farmer replied, "It was simple, Your Majesty. I simply cut off the branch the parrot was sitting on." Now, you should already get the message of this story before I say any further. The reason why a whole lot of us young people have not been able to venture out and try to achieve our dreams and achieve the things that we set out in our minds to achieve, the reason why we are not able to do it is because there's still a branch we are sitting on. We still got our comfort zone. Some of us, we've got those uncles and those aunts who still send us money, who we can still call, "Uncle, I'm in school, I'm this, I need money, I'm broke," and they'll send you 5,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 as the case may be. And then you enjoy and all of that. You see, the easiest way to stretch out to begin to achieve the things that you want to achieve is to deliberately step out of the place of your comfort. It's about time you cut off the branch from under you. It's about time you realize that if you're continually going to live on handouts, you will never really achieve anything with your life. It's about time you consciously and deliberately decide for yourself that it's about time that you spread your wings and take flight. I came to that realization quite early, and I think that it's one of the most beautiful things that happened to me. Realizing the fact that I'm not always going to have people who will send me money. I'm not always going to have people who will do things for me. That singular realization changed me. It did a lot in changing my perspective about life, in changing my view about life and achieving things generally, so that when I'm set out to do something, I'm not looking for who's going to help me. I just go ahead and do it. Most of the times I want to achieve certain things and it just looks as if it's not going to be possible. I just pull my team together. Hey guys, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. And voila, before you know it, we're done. It's about time you decide for yourself that you are not going to take handouts anymore. It's about time that you cut off the branch from under you and just fly. You should ask yourself, what if the tree dries off? What about the day that the tree no longer, what about the day rather that the branch can no longer carry you? What happens? You've not learned to fly. It's okay to fly sometimes and come back and perch and rest and relax. But being relaxed and constantly sitting on the branch is dangerous to your dreams, dangerous to the ideas that you have. If they will not cut it for you, hey, go ahead, cut it. Get off your comfort zone. Fly. Fly already.